I'm for hire, I'm a seller, I'm a buyer. Conversations with me in the lounge as we scream. You know me, my Morgan, subject board, follow him. I'm the comic man. I'm the comic man.
Hello, true believers. Here we are again on Heroes for Hire Comic Club. This is another episode of Comic Conversation. I was reading some this Nightcrawler here. Look at this; it's pretty cool. They also have like an ad in here. This will bring back some. If you're of the same age as me, this will bring back some memories. The Saturday morning cartoon lineup for NBC in the 1980s. Look at that. You got Spider-Man, Mr. T, Punky Brewster. Anyway, and also you can buy a Morpho droid. Like, you think they were trying to rip off Transformers there? I don't think that name's too catchy. Morpho droid. I don't know. I guess that's why it didn't work. But we got a guest coming up here. Let me bring him up. Without any further ado, I kind of get long-winded, so I guess I'll introduce him. All the way from doing his bid, he does claim sales every week. So I made him at Heroes Con finally. A friend of the show, friend of mine, and he'll be a friend of yours if you're not already friends. They got Barbarian Kung Fu. What's up, Chad?
I'm all over the place. I'm everyone's friend.
All right.
What's going on, y'all?
What do you think of the name Morpho Droids? I thought that was a bad name. I don't know. We're going to call them Morpho
those aren't
Droids.
GoBots? They look like GoBots.
I know.
Morpho
they call them
droids.
Morpho.
Are they going to enter the Energon universe soon?
Yeah, probably. And we got.
They probably should. Everything else is.
I guess it's an homage to Jaws. I guess with Dave Cockrum did all the cover and the interior art of those. All right. Let's say
that
hello.
Nightcrawler set's a really fun story. So my wife doesn't really read comics. She's not into them, but she likes Nightcrawler from the movies. And so I had that series. I was like, you should try and read this. She didn't want to, but it has the boogies in it. Like you get to meet the boogies. They're little tiny Nightcrawlers that do the bats and everything.
I saw that. It's like one of them goes bam. He's like,
yeah, and he's like on a pirate ship, and I'm gonna spoil the shit out of the whole thing. But it's good. I like it.
It's like they call him Daddy or something. He's like, what the hell?
They think he's like because they're all little tiny and he's big. They're like, oh my god, it's the biggest boogie we've ever seen.
We'll say hello to the chat. We got Boycott Activision says you are the GOAT, my brother. And I don't know, I guess he's talking to you. I don't know him, but well, whoever he's talking to, we're like, yay.
Nah, I'm subpar right now. I gotta be honest with you.
There's Aaron right there.
What up, yo?
I don't know if I'm a comic man. You can thank Freaky Louie for that that intro, though. I love Freaky Louie.
Freaky Louie is awesome.
Lady Braven. Oh, she has Smurfs. Yeah, there were Smurfs in there. And what's up, Zach? Good to see you. He just opened a live package I received from Barbarian's claim sale today.
Oh, great! Hopefully, it survived the. I didn't ship your stuff. I handed it to you at Heroes Con, right?
Yeah, I think he got something from somebody else on your show, though.
Yeah, okay. I have all the best sellers.
But I hope you're doing all right today. Like we said, wait a minute, Heroes Con, you gave me I don't know if this is the exact one, but you gave me one of these, which
yeah, I had for a while there. I had a whole bunch of Power Man Iron Fists. You said you was looking for them.
I still am.
Looked through my dollar bins, and I'm like, where the hell they all go? I must have sold them all off over time. But
I've been reading these name more. We got some Jay Lee covers on them. I got these from Aaron. I got some more I got to pay him for.
Okay, yeah, Jay Lee did a lot of the good. He did the right there in the middle of the run, right where Namor just looks like he looks like Satan almost. He's like. Jay Lee's style is Jay Lee, you know. That's how it.
Well, this is a John Byrne one. Like him and Iron Fist are fighting, but you find out later. Spoiler alert: that's a Skrull. That's not really Danny Rand. So, but it's a pretty good story. It's got.
Oh, there you go. I've never read it before.
I think he used his excuse to get all these girls in bikinis. All right, John Byrne, so he could like because he's got like Misty Knight in it and Namor's his cousin, and then he's got Sheena. So
Yeah,
I think he just wanted to draw some ladies. You know,
I'm sure.
he said it was from
He's a
Ed
horn
Cray.
dog.
Ed Cray.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Ed, oh man, Ed has some of the coolest stuff. Like he's the old school, so he likes Golden Age and like early Silver Age, and I bought a lot of Golden Age books from him as well. I got this cool card from him. I don't remember where I put it. It's probably up there, but it's got 3 signatures. I can show it. It's not graded, but it's slabbed in one of those comic card slab things that they do, like where they grade cards.
Yeah.
But it's
You can buy those things like
authenticated.
the artist Lock Nguyen. He does that. He can get these cards that look like they're graded slabs, but he like draws his art cards and then he'll put them in there himself. So
Yeah.
protected when he sends them out.
Yeah. There's like the magnetic ones. I buy those, and like these where it's just a magnetic slab.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
can, like, just pop it open. And
I had
yeah,
those for
I have a
baseball
bunch of
cards
those.
before. Yeah.
This was from Enoch. Enoch drew that for me during one of the comics curing cancer. Howard the Duck.
Oh, cool.
It's just sitting here randomly. I have so much stuff just laying. You could see like I'm surrounded by too much.
Yeah,
stuff.
I got too much going on. Like with that, like I got like all these. I don't know. I can't explain it. We got stacks of comics. I just got some more in the day,
Yeah.
and like I don't have a box for them, so I buy a box, and then I come home and go, wait a minute, I should have bought like 4.
Yeah.
But then I find stuff like I dug this up today, and I can't believe it. I found that thing's going for $25 now.
Oh, the final. Yeah. There's all that spec on all that stuff, right?
Yeah, it'll probably drop down to 10 next week.
I'm
Before I
sure.
can get a chance to sell it. So
I don't really buy a lot of new stuff just because I know, like, I have bought so many collections where I'll pay next to nothing per book if you break it down like that. And I'll find runs of stuff from 5 years ago that I didn't buy, and I'll find the whole run in there. So it's like, now I get to read it for next to nothing, and then I can just resell it. So I'm trying to get into this thing where I don't keep everything that I think is cool anymore. Like I can own it for a little bit, but I just need, like, because of all of this, like
I've got to sell some
comics
stuff,
stacked
but
on top of boxes, and
I got to sell stuff, but I don't know. Like I don't know if I can. I don't feel like I keep looking at it. I'm like, oh, because I did a thing on Thursdays, which I'm thinking about doing away with because it's supposed to be like my envision to be like this. Like, okay, we're going to. All right, I got this book. You know, just an example. I'm not actually trading this, but like, I'll trade you this Power Man and Iron Fist 51 if you've got any Amazing Spider-Man I want, right?
gotcha.
Or like or stuff like that. I want it to be like everybody comes on, or maybe they can drop on and go, hey, I'll swap this one for this like Web of Spider-Man or something. And everybody that comes on just wants to sell. So it's turned into like a claim sale at the first of it. And I don't know if I really want to do that, but I thought about this.
It's one of those things where you can trade like by value is how it would end up being. Like I have this and this and this. Like I want these things for it. This is how much I value my trade value of this. This is how much I value this comic's trade value at. And if anybody's interested in this, like, and you have something you want to trade that's of that value, then hit me up. If it's somebody on the stream, then it makes it really easy because then you can chat, do it live.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like having friends with benefits. It's comic trading with benefits, almost like that.
Yeah, I want it to be like a swap meet kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's definitely would make it a little bit more challenging. But man, you can really, you put your mind to it. You figure out a way to do something and just do it. And on this whole YouTube stuff, as long as you're having fun while you're trying, that's what matters. Don't take it serious and just have fun.
I think our group chat's been kind of successful. I know some people have got together some trades in there. We did one. Like I got the king size invaders, I think, giant size invaders from you. I think it was a while back. I got into collecting invaders, and now I've kind of like cooled down, but I'm going to get back into getting them again. But I was going to ask you. I usually ask. I don't really ask many like scripted questions, but I do have a couple I want to ask you. Was how long you been collecting comics? When did you get into it?
Oh man, I started reading comics, like getting comics when I was really young, probably like maybe 8, 9, 10-ish, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I was a kid, I couldn't read super well, and I still don't read fast. Like I'm a really slow reader, but I was behind in my school. Like they said, you should be reading at this level and you're way down here. So my mom, she worked at like a drugstore. And so she started bringing me home comics from the cartoons I was reading, like G.I. Joe and Transformers and all that stuff.
All
And I
right.
would read them cover to cover, like back, like multiple times. And then she started like at the end of every month, they would have a stack of stuff that didn't sell. So she would bring me like the superhero stuff because I didn't know anything about it except for like watching Batman, the live action Batman with, with all them corny ass characters on there.
Bow, Zam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's good stuff. But I started reading them. But so yeah, like I probably like legit wasn't collecting until like I was probably later in my teens, where I would buy them for collecting purposes. But I was just reading them as a kid. But my first comic that I ever got, I don't have it out here. It's in the boxes somewhere. But the first comic that I ever got myself, where I'm like, I want to have this because I don't own it. I had a friend who had a G.I. Joe 1 and a G.I. Joe yearbook 1. And I had a Transformer he wanted. So I traded in my Transformer. I can't even remember which one it was, but I traded in my Transformer for his G.I. Joe 1 and his yearbook 1. And I read the yearbook one till the cover literally fell off. The G.I. Joe one, I read, the centerfold popped out of it because I had read it so many times. And like even as a little kid, like I knew I had to preserve it. So I taped it on, but I didn't just like tape it from the inside. Like I pulled the page and I put the tape on the backside so you couldn't see it. And like if you looked at it now, you'd have to look to see that the centerfold's taped on because I did such a good job as a kid. But I still
remember.
have that. I had a mission to get it signed by all the creators, and then I forget, a couple of them have died. I got
Yeah.
Shooter to sign it before he died, but there was somebody else who died before I
Did Herb
got it.
Trimpe, I think. Was it Herb or I know Bob? I think
It
it
was
was Trimpe did
somebody, I
cover
think like one of the inkers or something that had died.
Yeah, well, I just had the same thing with well, I tried to get all on the side 21, but like I don't unfortunately Ed Hannigan passed away, but I got
What did
Klaus
he do
Janson.
on it? Was he the colorist or the inker
Yeah,
or
he was the
something?
colorist.
That might be the dude I'm thinking of. Because
But
it was
like
somebody that worked on all the G.I. Joe stuff.
but Steve Lealoa was there and I could not find him. He did not have a sign. I didn't know where he was at. I looked everywhere at Heroes Con, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's funny how that works, right? Like there's so many people there and you can totally miss them. I did that too.
Well, I almost missed Joe Jusco because he doesn't have a sign up behind it that says this is Joe Jusco. You'd think he would have like a sign.
Yeah, no, and he just had it like on his table, like a little small thing. What's
Yeah.
up, Marshall?
What's up, puny mortals? So you're like me though. My mom didn't work at she had a gift shop, but there was a drugstore right down the road, and I would walk over there and get like Detective Comics and GI Joe.
Okay.
No, I used to get the GI Joes at the 7-Eleven, and that's where I used to buy. First time I ever bought Amazing Spider-Man was at the 7-Eleven. It was ASM 322.
Right on.
And so it's like right in the tail end of McFarlane's run, and really just loved it ever since. It's called the Assassination Plot.
Man, those that was right at the end of McFarlane, right before Larkin. Eric Larson started doing it. Yeah. Eric Larson's one of my favorite. I'm not a big McFarlane fan, but Larson's one of my favorite Spidey artists. He's up there in my top 3 of like modern ones. Not that doesn't include like Ramita Senior. Like he's the GOAT.
Oh, he's the GOAT
best.
though. Him and Ditko are like the first. But I'll be honest with you, I like Ramita Senior better than Ditko personally. But
see, I'm the same. Like I like Ditko. He's the originator, right? But
I gotta give him props
he made
for
a
that.
puny Spider-Man. I like my Spider-Man. He's the dude is stronger than he's literally as strong as the Hulk. He's so strong he has to hold back every fight. Like consciously, I can't punch this dude hard. And
the
like
more,
Ditko is making him like
yeah,
this string bean little nerdy dude in his suit.
I know.
Not that he's bad, don't get me wrong. Ditko is he's good artist. He did a lot of cool stuff at like Charlton.
I'm a kid of the late '80s and early '90s, reading comics. So I guess it would have to be McFarlane, Larson, and Bagley. I like those three a lot. And then I grew up also
Bagley's like,
reading some of
he's in
the
my top 3 too.
and I know a lot of people don't like him, or they seem to not. They act like they don't like him, which I think's odd. He might not be the best of the artists, but John Romita Jr. And that's just because, like, I
Yeah.
grew up on that, though. You know what I mean? Like the Hobgoblin stuff. Like Aaron's talked about that before. You know,
Yeah, those are good. Like his early, I like Romita's Junior's early stuff. It's when he started. It's like as he kept getting busier and busier and more work, he started getting lazier. Is what it seems like. I'm not saying he's a bad artist. Like everybody that does art is way better than me. But like art's what brings me to comics. Like I like reading them, but I collect most of it for art. And I'm not a fan of his more recent stuff. His really recent stuff, like I wouldn't spend $1 on it. But
I told everybody I was going to buy the Amazing Spider-Man 1000 just to annoy people and be like, "Hey, look what I got."
Man, there's folks that tried to show like the same image done in older comics, like comparing them. Like there's a John Romita Sr. that has the same pose. It's so much better.
Well, if you look
so
at the
simple back then.
I think it's got something to do with the digital stuff, though, and who's inking
That's what it is. Yeah.
Because, like, if you look at the picture and just pencils, it looks fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's when he started doing all the digital overlays and the coloring and everything that takes away from that.
Yeah, I don't think it really like translates. Like, I get kind of tired of people giving him and Frank Miller shit though, because I feel like even if their art's not what it was, like I'm gonna give them a pass just because of who they are. You know,
Frank Miller's art was never great, but I mean, it was Frank Miller's style, and his style is like you can like it or hate it. You know, it's not. It's like the same as it used to be. Only now there's like, it's like he turned it to 11. You know?
Well, yeah, like because I tell people like that, I'm like, you guys talking about it like that, like I understand your critique, but did you guys forget about Sin City and 300 all of a sudden? Or like Holy Terror? Because they all look like that.
Yeah. All those Dark Knights covers, man, they all have that same, I don't even know it's not gritty. I wouldn't even call it gritty. It's just like chunky looking.
He likes that kind of look, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, there's some good, he's done some really cool stuff. I won't take away from him. But the reason I think he's as disliked on his newer stuff is because the dude can't really draw physical anymore. He has to do it all digitally, and he's trying to learn this new craft, and he's being pressured to produce, you know, and so you're getting whatever he can do right now. You know, he'll get better with it or he won't. He might give up if people keep jocking his stuff, you know.
I'm just surprised he hasn't wrote anything in a while. That's what bothers me. Like, because it seemed to be his strong point would be his writing.
Sin City was good. Like the writing in it was good.
Yeah. Only had 300. Like that was a great idea.
And, I've never got to get 300. I found 300 #2, and that was it. I've never found any of the other ones.
When it comes to that, I just try to get like the collected editions because I can't go down hunting all these books down. Sometimes I get into like run collecting, like with G.I. Joe. I'm getting so close. I got to get, but it's like everything I need is in like the 130s and 140s.
Oh yeah, those high numbers are tough, man.
It's going to get slow. It's going to slow down. So my goal is to have all by the end of the year, but I don't think that's going to happen because I'm going to have to buy like 2 a month or something. Yeah, it's a lot.
There was a time when I was putting together a run of G.I. Joe, and I got to the point where like I just knew that it was going to cost me so much money to complete it that I just finally, I was like, I found 3 people that were collecting G.I. Joe, and I'm like, send me your list and I'll just sell off what I have. And I have the one G.I. Joe. I have the #1 that I had from when I was a kid. And I have the G.I. Joe special that has like the McFarlane homage on it. And those are really the only 2. I have a 21 somewhere. I think I had one, but like it'll get sold eventually as soon as I find it, probably. I have so much stuff though.
I'm not selling mine. I know. I don't know
I've
if
had
I'll
a
ever
few of
complete
them
it,
over the
but
times. Like I bought collections that had them in it, and I flip them. It's like because it's an easy sell for me. Like if I found one that was high grade, like I thought it was going to be like 9.4 or better, I'd probably grade it and keep it. But I like how you have your slabs. Is that J channel that you have them in? Where
yeah,
that's
yeah.
split in?
Me and
Okay,
my
that's the
dad put
same
that
thing.
up.
How
Yeah,
you can't really see mine, but over that way, I have a bunch of slabs hanging up on the other side of those monsters up there. And that's how
yeah.
I bought some J channel and hung them up. It works really good.
I thought about adding another row, but I don't think you really see it anyway.
I just
But
do it for yourself, man. That's all
yeah.
that matters. You can't see mine anywhere.
Look what look at this. Look what I found yesterday.
Yeah, House 2. Heck yeah. Yeah, there's a
I
House
found.
1 comic too.
Oh no, I didn't. I'm gonna get. If anything, every time I see something that's like a movie or was a movie they did, because I know
Yeah,
Marvel used to do a lot of
Time
movie
Bandits.
properties. Yeah,
They did
I'm
all
gonna
that
buy
for
them.
Willow and Dark
Uh,
Crystal and all that.
Blade
Yeah.
Runner,
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. I try to pick them up. I got a Police Academy one too.
Yep. Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
I love the Police Academy. It's like all cartoony. I guess because they had a. What's crazy to me is like in the '80s, like toys and cartoons of R-rated like content was, you know what I mean? Like we had Rambo, First Blood
Yeah.
toys,
Yeah.
and Commando. They had Commando action figure. I joked about that on my
Yeah.
movie review last week.
They did
I'm
all those
surprised.
RoboCop books. Was RoboCop
Yeah,
R-rated? It was R-rated,
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
It was totally R-rated.
Yeah, I
Like
thought
I remember
so.
that Peter Weller, they blow his damn arms off,
Yeah, he
dude. In that
shoots the
one
dude in
scene.
the balls.
Yeah, but they had toys for that. They had Police Academy. That's a pretty raunchy movie, the first one, and they
Oh
turned that
yeah.
into a Saturday morning cartoon. So I mean, I'm surprised they didn't do a Porky's cartoon or something.
I just loved Police Academy. It's Police Academy. Is it 4 or 3? The Citizens on Patrol, where it's got the skateboarding in the beginning of
I
it.
think it's 3. That's got
Yeah,
David
that
Spade
was
and Tony
man.
Hawk in it. Yeah.
I saw that in the theater, and then when it came out on videotape, I would literally just rewind it and just watch the skateboarding at the beginning of
That was
it.
Tony Hawk and all the
Yeah, it's the
all
whole
the Bones
Brigade
Brigade.
pretty
It's
much.
the whole
Yeah.
Bones Brigade guys in it. You know. I think David Spade is in that movie. That's one of David Spade's first movies.
And David Spade can actually skateboard. Like he actually knows how to ride a skateboard and did a lot of the skateboarding in it. McGill did all of his like stunts, but when they're just like flying down the road skating, like that's actually him.
What's up, Tat?
What up, man?
I like that one too because Bobcat, like he's a bad guy in part 2, but then he's like that's the last thing. This watch is sentimental to me. It's the last thing I stole before I joined the police academy. It's like a Mickey Mouse watch. I thought it was cool. I used to have a Mickey Mouse watch like that. Where he's got the arms, and they're going.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to
Did
that
you
watch.
steal it?
No, I did not steal it. I think my mom bought it for me. No, I didn't really steal a lot, but everybody, but like remember how they used to have the at the grocery store, they have the candy. You could get like a scoop up, and you'd weigh it like Like, they used to take a little piece of candy every now and then.
Oh God! Every time you walked in, you grab a handful.
I apologize, Kroger. Okay, because I did take some candy one time, but it was only like 1 or 2.
Yeah, the gummy worms. You go in there and grab 2 or 3 gummy worms and eat them while you're walking around.
Yeah,
that's called the shopping tax.
Shopping tax. I like it. Yeah. I like it.
It's the cost of having such long aisles and so many long lines to wait in.
Exactly. We used to do like one thing I would do though. I'd go shopping, and I'd be like, "Oh, they got sushi over here at the deli or whatever." Right? So, I would eat it, and I'd get like a drink, and I would eat it and drink it like while I was pushing the cart, and then I would give them the remnants and be like, "Okay, I'm gonna pay for this
barcode."
Yeah, and then they'd look at me like.
Like you couldn't really wait.
Like I'm like, what?
Oh shit, that's funny. I've had that where I can't remember what it was, but like my wife had opened up like a thing of some kind of cookies or something once, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" Like she's like, "It's fine, I'll scan it still," and it's like, "Let's just no."
Well, I
I
shouldn't have
never
done it,
thought to
but
do that before. Like you can do that, can't you? Yeah, you're gonna pay for it. What's the difference?
well, it's not like yeah,
You're
obviously
not
like
doing
I'm
it
not
by
gonna pay.
weight.
Yeah, although I guess you could do the other way, but that I don't recommend doing that. Don't steal from people.
I would
It's
always
not.
do the grapes though. Like my mom would get a bushel of grapes, and we'd be eating grapes while we're going
Yeah,
around. Yeah, and it's like they do that by weight, and so she'd get up there, and it'd be like however much off. But they didn't care. That's the tax. That's the grocery shop
just
tax.
just take a little bit off. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
How do you get into selling comics?
Well, I when I first started selling was before COVID, and the job that I had then, I was really underpaid for what I did. I worked a lot of hours. Like I've always worked in the water industry, like making drinking water. The
Hmm.
place that I worked at before where I work now, though, I did like where you go out and you fix water leaks in the lines, and I ran a water plant there too, and we read water meters, we did all that stuff. So I was working for the city and just totally underpaid. Like when I started there, I was making like $6 an hour, and that was right at the
Ooh.
beginning of 2000. So like we did a lot of work, got underpaid. I had to put in a lot of overtime just to pay bills and stuff.
Mm.
And so like when the finance, like the housing market crash happened in early 2010s ish.
Yeah, 2008, nine. Yeah.
Yeah, we got into a pinch with that with the house I was in, and we ended up having to get out of that house, and I was just strapped for money. So it was like I had to figure out a way to afford it. Like I had gotten back into comics, and I was going to the shop every week and buying news. I got back into buying new comics when Walking Dead came out and like the Marvel Zombies and all that. I'm a big horror fan. So
Hmm.
like I
Me
find
too.
out
Me
there's all
too.
this zombie stuff going on in comics. So I go to the shop and I start buying them. I'm dropping like $30 to $50 a week on all these comic books. I just couldn't afford it. And so like I started finding, well, if I go on Marketplace or like it was a offer up and let go then, and like Craigslist, I can buy people's comic collections. I can go through and take whatever I want to keep out of it. And then I started about putting stuff on eBay and learned real quick, like that's not a great way to try and make money quickly. That was the thing, is I had to do it
No,
quick.
you got to play a waiting game on there.
Yeah. And I forget, it's a whole nother story of how I got into Instagram, but I found people on Instagram that were doing Instagram live sales. And so I started doing Instagram live sales, and I had joined this comic book club that I'm in now still today, the Symbiote Comic Club on Instagram. And one of the other dudes there, me and him would go live on Instagram and started just selling stuff and got into it that way, and then learned really quick there's a lot of shitty people on Instagram that like would just come in there and claim stuff with no intention of buying it. And
Oh
so,
yeah, I've run into
yeah,
that before. Yeah.
oh, it was really bad back in the day. Like you would sell maybe 50, 60 books in a night, and maybe 10 of them would get paid for. You have like 4 people that were literally just trolling you, and it got really bad. Then I found the YouTube stuff. Started watching YouTube comic book related stuff. I found Comic Tom and like Bueller and all them. And
Hmm.
from there, I found the auctions, like where Houdat and Great Legend and some other dudes were doing auctions.
Hmm.
The New York natives, New York Warriors, they were doing auctions on there. And Strictly, he doesn't do them anymore, but the Edwin from Strictly Comics had an auction. And my boy Z collects. He was doing an auction that later would be like this other dude, Metaphorical, took over, and there was a whole drama behind that stuff. But I got on with Z collects and started selling every week with him, and it was over from there. Once I learned that niche, like how to get your books in front of other people and what people wanted and all that stuff, it was a matter of just kind of like tuning it in to where now I'm only buying stuff I know I can resell or I want to keep. And that got to where now, like, I buy pretty much anything I can because there's somebody that wants pretty much anything out there.
Yeah. My problem's always been like finding the right people. Like I got stuff that people would buy, but like A lot of people that showed up when I would do it just wanted old stuff though.
Yeah.
And like I got a lot of modern stuff.
Well, I'll tell you, when like y'all are doing the Monday sale before my sale, and you've been doing it for a while, but as far as like sales go, it's new. Like it's literally like an infant baby that still needs to learn to walk, kind of thing. It took me, the sale I'm doing now, I did during COVID and stopped doing it because I just got burned out. But it literally took a year before I had I can count on these 15 people showing up that will buy, and then maybe another 10 people showing up, and maybe 2 or 3 of them will buy. And it just takes a long time to really, you got to build up your reputation as somebody that's not out to like rip people off, and somebody that can ship well and that they can trust. And
that's why I like what Josh Comics does on Instagram. Like he does a thing where like everybody tags somebody that's a trusted seller.
Yeah. I remember I've done that with him. Somebody tagged me a couple times, and I've tagged a bunch of people.
Well, you got to build up a reputation. Like you're not gonna rob somebody's money. And like also, I like what Cheap Comic Collector. He does a claim sale, and if you start, I think Aaron does the same thing. If somebody just starts claiming from you, they have to pay right after the show.
Yeah. That's the first time buyer rule. When if you're the first time. I make it easy on myself because in my streams, if you have a blue wrench, it means you've been there a couple times and I know you. But I'll see new people come in and they don't have a blue wrench, and I already know, like, okay, this is somebody new, because I have a bad memory. Unless it's some weird comic book nonsense, I can remember that forever for some reason, but I can't remember names and stuff. But yeah, it's always, that's across the board since I started. That's always been a rule. If it's your first time you come into a sale and buy, literally when that round of that seller ends, you're supposed to pay right away. That's why all of us have our stuff scrolling across the bottom where you can make a payment. And then we welcome you to the family. You make the payment. We acknowledge, hey, they paid. Welcome to the family. You get a blue wrench on my channel anyway. Yeah, and it goes from there. Like, you meet a lot of cool people doing this YouTube stuff and the sales and stuff.
It's kind of like the Fight Club rule, right? The first night at Fight Club, you have to fight, right?
That's right. First time,
First night at Comic Club, you have to pay.
That's right.
Well, I bet some like guys like that too. And like, what's great though about like, because I used to sell Whatnot.
Okay.
And that place is like the Wild West. It's like weird, and you have to like fucking let books go a lot cheaper. You're willing to let them go a lot when you start out. I just got frustrated with the way they do it because I don't feel like it. I know for a fact they push the bigger sellers.
That's right.
Over the algorithm. And it's the same thing with like YouTube videos. Like you just have to keep plugging away. And like I just couldn't do it no more. It's just too much of a grind. I was losing too much. And also I don't have that kind of collection where I could go out and buy, you know what I mean? I can't really get out and go like, oh, I'm gonna buy another collection. Every time I look on Marketplace or somewhere for something, it's just a bunch of 90s stuff that nobody wants, a bunch of Dark Hawk.
That's the chafe. You gotta get that. You gotta get that stuff to find the good stuff.
And I can't get out much because of my disability. Those are problems.
Yeah, so, I'm sure that's got to make it hard.
So I have to keep up. Then I started selling stuff I didn't want to sell. But right now I have so much excess I want to get rid of. But like a lot of stuff, nobody wants it. I got a lot of these blind bags I screwed up and bought from the Mark Spears blind bag and opened them all up. And none of them are worth anything now.
Oh, you've opened them up though.
Yeah, I've opened them up. See.
Okay, so here's how
I would sell them $1 a piece, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, like for me, what are the blind bag? They cost what, like $6 each off the store, something like that. So each one of those, when you pay fair market value for, you get your money's worth when the excitement when you're opening it. You know, like I don't know what's gonna happen. So literally, when you sell, you could sell it for $2 or $1, and anything you get back is now money you can put back into it, because the $6 you paid for it, you got that money out of it when you earned it. That's what they earned your money with, all that anticipation and all that. Like, oh my God, am I going to get the one? I'm going to get the golden ticket. You know, even if you don't get it, I've never gotten a golden ticket, but
me neither.
Yeah, I don't buy a lot of new stuff, but I'm a sucker for the bags. I bought like 15 of the Mark Spears bags, and I don't usually go that wild with them, but I like
I
that.
don't
Like I
either,
used
but
to buy mystery boxes all the time, but you know, a lot of them suck, so I stopped
I can
doing
tell you
it.
a guy that did get one of the golden
I
tickets. This
know,
guy right
right?
here. Yeah, it was crazy.
I watched it. I seen it. That's pretty awesome, though. I'm
You
still
not open
hoping
yours
there's
yet,
still
Tat?
ones out there,
Hey,
man.
Tat, there's still tickets out there. You got to open them and check it out. You
Yeah.
might have one, man.
One of the dudes, Totally Comics, that sells with me, he gets a link to like newer stuff, and he keeps finding. He buys these bags every time he finds them, and he'll open them live on the stream for people when they buy it. And I'm just hoping one day, like, he's gonna hit a golden ticket because they're still out there, you know.
Hey, I think there's still like, I saw a cheap comic collector had one on his claims the other day, and I was like, I didn't get a chance to chat. I was just kind of looking. I forgot to tell him, like, he didn't open it up. I'm like, look inside for God's sake.
Yeah,
There could be a ticket in there, dude.
you gotta look, man. That's what I have to tell Totally Comics every time. Like, man, you gotta look. You gotta look for that ticket. It's like, you know, if somebody pulls that ticket on my show, it's gonna go viral. Everybody's gonna watch it.
Yeah, that's the only one I've ever seen pulled online, except for
Yeah.
maybe on whatnot was Bruce doing it. Yeah.
Hey, what's
But
up? Random Reads is here.
I know. Hey, Kevin. Yeah, he's been here a minute. I don't know. I kind of got like where like I feel like every now and then I don't sell enough to like where I could establish myself because like just like every now and then it's
Yeah.
like I might show some stuff on Aaron's show or night or something because and sometimes I got stuff I want to get rid of.
Yeah, it takes, like, I've had people ask me about when they start stuff, and I'm no expert when it comes to selling comic books online or anywhere else for that matter, but I've just been doing it for a long time, and it takes a long time. When I started my Instagram for selling, I had already been selling on YouTube for probably 3 or 4 years. So a lot of YouTube people knew me, but Instagram, like, I wasn't doing it on Instagram. I had my regular page that I still have that I post random stupid stuff. And then I started this selling one, and it took a year before I would sell decent amount. Like I'll post 2 short boxes every week. And it literally took over a year before I would even sell half of one short box in a sale. And now I'm lucky if I sell one short box in the sale, you know, and I'm posting 300, 400 books sometimes, but you get to the point where like you have a good, strong base of people that know that they can trust you. And I always kind of think it's funny, like when you find somebody that you trust and has good deals, and you know, like, I'm going to check out their sales every single time, you don't ever tell nobody because you don't want somebody else coming in. It's like a honey hole.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
You know, people don't tell anybody. So it's up to you as the seller. You have to be your freaking, your PR rep. You know, I go into all these other people's YouTube shows and look at the comments when they're going down, and I'll search for these people and I'll go subscribe to their channels and whatever, hoping 1 out of every 100 will come check out my sale. And on Instagram, it's real easy. I go to everybody else's Instagram sales, and anybody claiming books, I go follow them on with my sales page.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about the whole ratio. I have like 50,000 people I'm following on that Instagram, and like 3,000 follow me or whatever it is. And I don't care. I want them all to follow me, but
Yeah.
I'll follow everybody and their mom if it gets me one extra person.
The ticket was you open it up the blind bag. If there's like a little, I think the winter black bag was like a blue ticket, and it's got a code on it, and you can redeem it. You get like a 1-of-1 autographed book from Mark Spears.
Is that what the one that Bruce got? Wasn't that a sign, like a graded sign book or something?
Yeah, you get it's already graded. Yeah, it's already
Yeah.
9/8 sign, and it's like
That's what I thought.
I believe there's only one of them. So
I don't know if I've ever seen the actual book that he won. I only saw that one thing. So maybe we can get a bug in his ear so he can show us the book next time.
Yeah, Bruce, show us we got Jean below. Hey, Jean, how you doing?
What's
Jean
up,
Below,
man?
my favorite French Canadian. Well, actually, he's the only French Canadian I know, but he's still my favorite. I'm just kidding.
Oui, Jean.
But yeah, I don't know. So I guess there's a lot of ups and downs to get yourself established as selling, though. So
yeah, it just takes a long time. And to kind of go back when you were saying, like, you have a lot of stuff you just don't want to get rid of. Like, you have stuff that you know is worth money you don't want to get rid of. I have had to get into this mindset of comics aren't rare. for the most part, comics aren't rare. Everything can be replaced. So you find something that you think is cool, and somebody will offer you enough money to sell it, you can replace it. Eventually, you'll find it for a good deal, you know, and it doesn't really hurt to not have something that you want to have. Like, it's not that painful. You want to have it really bad, but like eventually it'll come to you. I have a run of ASM. I'm doing a whole run of ASM. And so I'm 7 books away from completing the entire run from number 1 all the way up to the current stuff. Well, the last current stuff. I haven't been buying this last run because it's terrible.
Find a dollar bin, so I wouldn't
yeah,
worry
that's
about
exactly my point. Is I will find all that stuff. I'll either get it in a collection for like under 50 cents a book, or I'll find it in dollar bins for the ones that I can't get for
it. Do you
less
think it's
than
more
$1.
fun to do it that way instead of like, you know, pulling it every month anyway?
See,
Like
I love digging through bins. Like finding something. Today at the comic shop, I went to my shop. I go there every Tuesday. They have these boxes. This one dude bought this huge collection in Florida. He had it semi-trucked up to Atlanta. He brings in these boxes every couple weeks. And this week was the first time they let me go through it. And to me, it's like I'm like a kid in the candy store. All new stuff no one's seen yet. The dude at the shop hadn't even looked through it yet. So I'm going through and I'm like, this is cool. This is cool. And it's mostly all stuff they're going to sell me for 50 cents. And I'm flipping through. And I find a butterscotch number 2, I think, the one where it's like got the girl sucking the invisible cock on the cover, and it's like $100 and some book. And I tell him every time, like, if there's something that's valuable, I'm gonna let you know. I'm not gonna try and get it for 50 cents. But yeah, I pull it up and I'm like, dude, look this up. And he just looked at it. He's like, is she sucking the cock? I'm like, yeah, dude. I was like, yeah, look it up. And the dude was just like, I'm going to let you look through these boxes every time because there's no way we would have caught that.
I got to look up this. Okay,
I think it's Butterscotch 3, or it might be 2. The first one, she's making out with the invisible guy. What it is this dude has like something he puts on him that makes him invisible. I think it's the Arrows comics, but oh, it's funny. It's good. It's a really great cover. Like the art is the way that she's drawn is really good. Like, can't remember who did it, but it's a really good book. But yeah, I found that. I found a couple like a Penthouse comics in there that was like a $20-some comic and some other stuff. And just flipping through, and when you find them, you're like, I found the Jay and Silent Bob number 3 where it's got the 2 on the cover and black cover where they're like jumping out, you know. And I didn't have that, and so I find them like, oh shit, I like this. This is staying with me.
Here, Bruce sent me a DM. Here's the book.
Oh, that's the one he won. Okay. So it's like a Hulk 181
homage. Yeah,
that's awesome, dude.
And I found the aforementioned Butterscotch book.
Butterscotch. Yeah, that's it. That's a good one. I told him I'm gonna get a picture of it for my next video. I do these promos for all my Instagram sales, you know. I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna insert a Barbarian Kung Fu sell stuff where the cock would be, so it looks like she's sucking.
Milo Manara. Hey, no, I've never heard of that series. What's it about? It's from Arrows.
It's sexy. It's an adult comic. I don't collect adult comics, but it's a burden of being a good seller that I have learned a lot about a lot of comics.
I had some from Kitchen Sink Press.
Yeah.
My Uncle Ray, I got back into comics because he had died, and since my stepdad, and we never looked through it. And when my stepdad died, we moved during COVID. Mom's like, you need to go through this stuff. I'm like, oh, all right. And he had like Planet Comics number 1, the Seduction of the Innocent cover with a witch on it with Dave Stevens. He had like a lot of
really
like Alien Worlds.
Oh, and, I know which one you're talking about. The 90s, the late 80s, 90s stuff.
Yeah. Like from Eclipse and all them.
Yeah, I mean, you said Planet Comics 1. I'm thinking like, holy shit! Like that's.
But now I'm at the one where it's got the girls on the rocket and the aliens are trying to get them.
Okay, the Dave Stevens cover.
The Dave Stevens, and I sold all that. I wish I had sold that one. I sold that.
Yeah, that's a great one.
I wish I had sold it, but he had all of the collected hardcover editions of EC Comics, and there was a big coffee table book signed by fucking Bill Gaines.
Yeah, I like EC.
And all of them, not just Bill Gaines signed it. Wallace Wood signed it. All the people that,
Wow.
and I sold it for like $1,500.
Yeah, I mean Wally Wood signature. You're not getting stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, I shouldn't have sold it though, because I think I still lowballed myself with $1,500 because it's like this.
Xenophile.
Uh, oh yeah, yeah, Xenophile. I think it was a book too, and then he had a lot of Xenozoic tales. Anyway, he had some adult comics in there, like he had one from Wallace Wood called Malice in Wonderland instead of Alice in Wonderland,
Yeah.
and Alice is
Okay.
like butt naked on the cover with like
Yeah.
facing the Mad Hatter and all of them. And so I sold that one for like I think I got like $125 out of that book. But they had another one called The Giant Penis That Attacked New York, and it's just a big dick like attacking New York City. It's like and the stories inside of it. Hey, look, I'm not a prude by any means, Chad, but like they had me blushing. I was like, what the fuck am I reading here?
Yeah.
So like
I opened some of the ones I was looking at today because like it might have a scantily clad lady on the cover, but it might not be porn on the inside. It might just be a story. And like there was one that I found. I have a friend that only collects African American comics, like creators and characters. And one of the books I found, it was porn, straight up porn, but it's all African American on the cover and in the interiors. So I opened it up to see if it was going to be porn, and I flip it open, and like the first page is all just cocks left and right everywhere. Cocks on here, cocks in hands, cocks. So many cocks on just that one page that I closed it, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to show him this.
I don't think I would.
I'll let him know. JT wants it. I'll let him.
Well, they had ones too. You remember have you seen that Underground Comics? He had some of these called Cocaine Comics.
Okay, comics.
Cocaine Comics.
Cocaine comic. Yeah, I know cocaine comics. Yeah.
And like they had one that was called Hitler's Cocaine, and it's like they're smuggling, like they're trying to find Hitler was smuggling. I don't know how they got it was Hitler's cocaine, but Tat found a Wolverine Volume 2 #1 and Shazam #1 from DC for $1.99.
Really?
He got Ultimate Fallout 4 for like $2 or something.
Oh wait, I think I saw those posts. Yeah, if you want to sell that book, the first appearance of Miles Morales is one of the very few modern keys that I want to get, and I don't own one yet. When I quit, I was buying new comics until they killed Peter Parker at the end of Amazing Spider-Man, and it was whatever it was, 800, I think. I was so mad that they killed Peter Parker. And I had already heard about like Jane was going to be the new Thor, and we got, a new Wolverine, and we got a new Spider-Man coming out. I was so mad
all new, all different. Like
that they were, instead of just Marvel taking these characters and making new stories, like why do you got to kill freaking Peter Parker to bring in Miles Morales? But I just stopped. I stopped collecting anything superhero. I only bought horror stuff, and I stopped with Ultimate Fallout on #3. I had a sealed bag #3 that I never opened, and I never bought Ultimate Fallout 4.
Well,
so
I got kind of like I was mad that they
should have went one more month.
I got mad they were killing. I saw it on the shelf when I passed it up. But
my friend Mr. Gorell got one for free from Midtown. Back in the day, you would buy from Midtown, and they would just mail you extra books.
Mm-hmm.
And they had so many of it that they just mail him one poly bag still for free. He won't sell me that either.
Like I kind of. Like the thing about my opinion on like what they did with the Thor thing was like, I was like, I don't think it's going to last. I think they were just going to do it for like a short time, and that's what actually ended up happening. But
yeah, Laura Kinney is a great character. They didn't have to kill Wolverine to bring Laura Kinney in. Like I am a big X-23 fan.
I know, and like man, I was surprised they killed Wolverine for as long as they did.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, that's the moneymaker. It's like,
yeah,
like I don't know. It's like when Superman died, and I was like, I remember hearing like, as a person that we grew up reading comics, and although like I call them civilians, oh, I can't believe they're killing Superman. This is showing you what's about the, people are like going, this is what the decline of America is all about. You see this? They're killing Superman. I said he'll be back in 3 months. Don't worry about it. But he was gone
John,
about a year.
don't say that, John. It's not. the new character, the new characters aren't
I
all
like new
bad.
characters.
There's some really good, like Amadeus Cho as the Hulk. He's cool.
Yeah.
Like I like him. I'll tell you, I'm a big
Sam
fan
Wilson's a pretty
of
cool Captain
of
America too.
Baymax and Big Hero 6. That's from the 90s. I
Yeah.
never had read any of the comics, and then when I saw that cartoon years ago, I was like, I found out this is a Marvel thing, and then I
Yeah,
go
it
back
was a
and like,
Marvel
this is
thing.
awesome. Baymax is
Yeah.
cool as fuck.
Well, like also like the Sam Wilson's Captain America, I really kind of like him in that series. Not, I mean, maybe the movie wasn't as what it should have been, but like I mean, as
Yeah.
a comic book character, I really kind of like Sam. I like both Captain Americas, and I thought if you were going to pass the mantle to somebody else, then who else would it? I mean, who else would you give it
Yeah.
to? Because Winter Soldier never wanted it because of his past. You don't think he can live up to it.
Yeah, he
But,
was
you know.
Captain America in the comics for a little bit, but
Yeah,
not
it
for
was,
very long.
It was like after they had this. Remember this? It's called Captain America Reborn.
Yeah.
And they brought him like before they had it back because he found out that Steve was like not dead. He was like in some kind of
they
different
set
reality.
it up.
Yeah, they
It
set
was
it
like
up.
one of those body doubles, the Shield body doubles or whatever. But yeah, and the Punisher was a great Captain America. They never have tapped into that. Like, if you read all that stuff after Civil War, where the Punisher got the Captain America shield, and is just going and freaking just offing people left and right. He fights what's his name? The freaking anti-flag dude, the Nazi, and that's good stuff right there.
Well, I mean, you can say that, John, but like Miles Morales is this generation's Spider-Man. Like the younger
Miles
generation.
isn't a bad Spider-Man. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Him.
Like, they didn't have to kill Peter Parker to bring us in a new Spider-Man from another world. They didn't kill him when they brought Ben Reilly in. They actually introduced them together and like.
Well, they realized that later. That's why they brought. I think Peter was always going to come back, though. I don't think that was like.
I do think it's weird that he never ages, really. Like, for every 10 years, he ages 1 or 2. Like, he should be old as shit right now.
Well, Magic, they've aged her slow. She's still only 25 or something. So.
Yeah, but she was like 14 in the 80s.
I know, right? that kind of made some of those New Mutant comics are kind of uncomfortable when you think about.
Yeah,
like the situations they put her in. I'm like, wait a minute, how old is she now?
Yeah, it's like Tara from Deathstroke and all that.
That one's disturbing on like a couple levels.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. That one's kind of totally a little bit of grooming going on there.
Yeah.
I guess.
But then you got to take it out. None of this stuff is in the real world, so you can't think of it realistically. Peter Parker could stay 25 his whole life. Everything happens in the same weekend. You know, it just overlaps.
If we were like age accurate, Batman would be 200 years old.
Yeah, right.
I mean, so like, I mean,
Superman be almost 100.
They're more than that. Like, I mean, if you think about what age they were.
Yeah, Superman was like 39, I think, was when Action 1 came out.
Yeah, so like, I mean, that's over 100 years old.
It's
so
close to it, yeah.
They'd be way too old.
Yeah,
it'd be I don't know. Well, you gotta suspend disbelief when it comes to like stuff like that. It's like
for sure.
I joke about Star Trek. Like, they're trying to be all scientific. I'm like, do you really think they really know what the fuck they're talking about when they're saying all this stuff about zeta beams or whatever? And like,
Right.
I mean, it's like when Stan Lee talked about gamma. He said, I read something about gamma radiation. I said, you know what?
He was just winging it.
The whole, yeah, he's just winging it. Gamma radiation would just kill you. Yeah, it would.
Mjolnir was like something that his brother had like yelled at the dog or something. Like, and he said, "What did you say, Mjolnir? I'm going to use that."
And like, if you read some of those old comics, it's like, geez.
Oh, they're corny as shit, man.
They were written for children back then, specifically for children.
A lot of that. There's some really good ideas in the stories. Like, you know, you just have to take the context from when they were wrote. Bronze Age stuff, there's a lot of really good Bronze Age stuff. But like you talk about like horror books, all the Bronze Age horror stuff that Marvel did, DC's was actually good. The Marvel Bronze Age horror stuff, most of it reprints like old Atlas.
They're reprints, from Atlas. Yeah.
It's all just so corny, hard to read. But there's some great art in it, and that's why I collect them, is the art.
Uh-oh, I just killed a tick.
Oh no, we ran John off. He said, "Get out! I'm out of here."
Oh, you got to reboot. I just killed a tick. Ugh.
Don't let it bite you. You'll get Lyme disease.
I stabbed it. I squashed it, then I stabbed it with my knife.
Hey, let me see that knife. Hold that up again.
Yeah, let me stab it real quick. All right. All right. All right.
Oh, okay. It looked like a hacksmith. It's got
Swiss.
the chisel blade on it. It looked like I have this hacksmith knife, and that's what I thought it was. The same.
It's
base.
my dad got this for me. It's a Swiss Tech. I don't know what a
Nice.
Swiss Tech is, but sounds cool. Now I got to get this. I stabbed it on my mouse pad. Now I got to get these wipes out and clean this bastard up. All right. Well, see Alex John below. He's not. I don't think he's mad. He just got to reboot his computer. But John
Oh, I
Below's a
ran
good-
him off. Canadians, they just can't handle the barb.
Are you going to take that, John Below? I'm just kidding. All right, I got to get this. I don't like ticks. You know what bothers me about this? The dog just got the flea and tick stuff we put on the back of him this morning, and then this evening, and she lays on the bed, and there's a fucking tick.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that shit works. All right.
I got a story about ticks. A long time ago, I got bit on my nutsack by a tick. And
Oh
it
my
swelled up
God.
really big, and it looked like I had 3 testicles, like that big. And now to this day, I have a scar in the middle of my nutsack that looks like I have it pierced or something, but it's just a big scar. It looks like a nutsack belly button.
Oh my God, dude.
That's a
That's
true
fucking
story.
horrible.
I won't show anybody though, but my wife can vouch for it.
Yeah, I'm like, I
It's
don't
probably
like
her
thinking,
saying, "Why are you telling people about you?"
why are you telling the tick story? I told you never to say that in public, right?
People don't care about your nuts.
Yeah, dude. Come on, dude. I'm going to put your channel in the chat for everybody while I'm thinking about it. See, I forget to, like, when I do the descriptions, I'll forget, like, well, I guess I should have put, like, you know, like, it would have helped if I put it in the description, wouldn't it? All right. Anyway.
What did I was gonna talk about my tick story?
No, I meant like you're, you know, for selling. Here's
Oh, that's
Pat.
fine.
I mean, here's
People,
Barb's.
I'm a very big proponent of come to my sale, and if you like it, then subscribe. I personally don't care about subscribers, but yeah, check it out. And I think you have to subscribe to ring the bell. Unfortunately, that's the most important thing. If you haven't rang the bell for Matt's channel here, the little subscription bell that notifies you when he goes live, you're just doing it wrong. You need to do that, because then you'll get notified every time he goes live. That's the easy way to do it.
And like Kevin's a good segue person, because look what he said. You're talking about the tick story. He's like, well, the tick was a great comic and show. Well, see, then we got it. It all came back to comics. It all comes back to comics, right?
I got some tick. You can't see them. Well, you can kind of see them. They're right here. Tick action figures. I love the tick. The tick is one of my favorite. Spoon.
I like.
He's one of my favorite.
I like that guy. Was
it
comic Warburton? Was it Patrick Warburton? Was the tick on the show, the 90s show? And then they had they did another show. On was it Amazon? I think had a tick show.
Those are so good too. Yeah, like the live action one. They're really good. I liked them. I've actually rewatched the second live action one. I've rewatched it already at least twice. It's got a battle tank.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry.
Like in love with Arthur.
Yeah, I love Arthur.
Why are you leaving?
I'm having a freak out right now. That tick was found on the bed over here. I'm thinking about
now you think they're everywhere.
I'm gonna have to burn the bed now.
What's that? What's that right there?
Now my head's crawling. My scalp's crawling. Yeah, did he? Yeah, it was Putty from Patrick Warburton. That's his name, I think. Putty, yeah.
As far as like when you was talking about comics and like what you like to keep and stuff, most of the things I try and keep are things that are hard to replace, or monster stuff. Like monster stuff can be a dime a dozen, and I'll keep I've been going through my collection and weaning it down to one copy though, because I'll have like multiple copies of stuff because I can't remember buying it. But like I really like there's certain things I like. They're really rare. They're obscure. I collect errors. So yeah, I don't think you can see. I don't know if I can turn this enough or not, but on top of that filing cabinet, there's only 2 slabs. They're both error slabs. They're green labels. I can just go grab them. You can see them. I got a lot of stuff to move, but these are good. I like them. I'll show them off. Don't you? Oh, hey, I was going to show this too. It's like a maze of junk, error stuff. So I found this on eBay. I was super lucky. It is a green label, but it's the first appearance of X23. Like I said, I really like X23. It's a 9.8. It's missing 2 wraps on the inside from the factory, which there's not supposed to put a green label on it. It was supposed to have a blue label because it was factory produced.
Yeah.
It's a factory error, but they still put a green label on it, and they shouldn't. But yeah, this was the first copy of X23's first appearance I ever got, and I was like, it hits both because I collect X23 and I collect errors. So that was pretty awesome that I was finding that. And you know Bleecker, right? Bleecker Street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got this from him in an auction too. This is an ASM 388 that has none of the blue foil on it.
Oh wow, so that's a total
It's
error.
a 9.8, but it's
and they
a
gave
green
it.
label.
Why they give it a green? They gave it the green label for the same reason.
Yeah, they gave it a green label because it was manufactured. It's the green label is supposed to mean it has a defect that we don't grade against. That's what the whole purpose of the green label is. So it shouldn't have a green label because it was produced like this. It's not a defect. It was produced like that. So I don't know why CGC, you know, they're not good. They're not consistent. But yeah, that's a really cool book. Super duper hard to find. The only reason I bought this is because it's the first one I ever saw, like not on eBay. And I shouldn't have because it was expensive, but I had to try. And then he said yes, and I was like, damn it, now I'm going to have to pay that.
I don't know if the green label will really affect that too much since it's an error. It'd be like,
no,
everybody knows. Yeah.
From what I understand, there's only one other 9.8, and it's a green label too. I think all of them that they grade, they give a green label, but they shouldn't. By their description of what the qualified means. Like if you have a Hulk 181 with the Marvel value stamp cut out, you can get a 9.8 with the Marvel value stamp missing, but it'll have a green label. But if you want a blue label, it'll get like a 7.5 or whatever because it's missing a piece of the comic. So they grade against it. Green label is supposed to mean they don't grade against it. So I think it's stupid. They're not consistent.
I don't.
We still have to use them because they're the benchmark standard of.
Yeah, I was trying to tell Aaron the other day, he's going to send those signature books in. I'm like, remember to get it verified because they'll give you a different color label.
Yeah, got to send it
if you don't
JSA
get
now.
the signature verified, they go like you have to get it JSA, which is another headache. But
yeah,
I just do that because I don't feel like having to run somebody down at convention to be like, hey, can you come here and help confirm the signature? I don't.
It's expensive. If you want to go to a con and get a book signed and graded, you're going to drop $100 at least because you got to go to a facilitator who then sends you a witness. So you're paying the facilitator because they got to pay the witness. And then you have to go and you have to pay to get your book graded, which now you have to pay more because it's a yellow label. So like this facilitators can charge anywhere from $20 to $40. But now you don't forget, like if you're going to go get freaking what's his face, Zack Snyder or whatever his name is,
Snyder, yeah,
Scott Snyder. If you're going to get him to sign it and you want to get it graded, that's like $80 that he charges. If you're going to get it graded with a witness, if you do it yourself, it's $50, and then you can JSA it and save money. So JSAing their books is going to put their yellow label out of business. But let's not say that too loud, or else they'll change the way they do it, and it'll start getting more expensive.
Like
I have boxes
there's
full of signed
hey,
stuff that
there's
I'm
things
not
that get
interested in.
there's things that get past them though, like all this tomfoolery of Absolute Batman 1. And see, DC likes to put the cover A on the inside of the variant
Yeah,
cover, right?
yeah,
So people were just taking off the
yeah,
cardboard cardstock cover and just submitting it as a cover A. Yeah, it's
yeah.
like 15 for a witness tat.
That's to
Uh,
get it graded, or is that to have the witness there?
yeah, it's just for the 15 for witness. Usually, like it's like you'll see, like okay, like who was it? I went to, and it's like I think if I'm at home, it's like so much to get like a G.I. Joe 1 sign, but if you're getting it
Yeah,
verified, he's charging it
it
$10 more.
charges more. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the same with Middleton, Josh Middleton. If I was to take this book to Josh Middleton and ask him to sign it with a witness, he charges $100 just to sign the book. If you want to get it witnessed, it's even more. It's like 150.
Oh, also, I heard there's a story about that too. Like he didn't like the story in that book or something.
Oh, it's terrible. Have you ever read it?
Well, yeah. Well, he said like because he don't like the fact that like it's this young girl, it's underage, you know.
Yeah, they're like
And like
selling
so
it for sex.
he said if I'm going to sign it, I'm charging like $100 for it.
Yeah, he doesn't. He signed. I had the reprint of it, the Marvel must reads of it, and I was joking with him the first year I went to Heroes. I was like, "Now I know you charge $100 for X-23's first appearance, but can I get the must read for at least half? Like, do I have to pay full price?" And he just laughed. He's like, "No, just give me $5 for that one." So he's got a sense of humor about it. But yeah, he hates that. He said if he'd have known what that story was going to be about, he would have never worked on any of it. And his covers on that whole run are great. His New Mutants covers are great.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is the card I was talking about that I got from Ed Crazy when PSG was talking about. So this card it's certified, PSA certified, but it's signed. It's triple signed by Neil Adams, Joe Kubert,
Oh Lord.
and Nick Cardy.
Holy shit.
Yeah. How much do you think I paid for that?
I don't know, like $200.
$50.
They're all dead too.
All of them are dead, and it's certified. It's not graded because he didn't have the card graded. He just had the signatures verified.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you ever see me on a sale where I'm having Ed Crazy on there, that's the kind of stuff that he sells. Great stuff, and his prices are really fair. I bought a couple Golden Age books from him too, but I don't know where they're sitting at right now. Wait, there might be one right here. Here's some slabs. Is it over here? Yeah, here's one. I bought this from him. This is a Adventure into the Unknown 31 that I got from it. It's this cool vampire attacking the old fighter pilot.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I think I only paid $100 for that. That's good stuff. I don't have any other ones lying around here though. I like Golden Age horror books. They're really good. I like them for the art though. Like I said, the stories, they're terrible.
Oh, most of the stories are god awful. I mean, let's just face it. I got some of these. They're not Golden Age, but I got these for like $1. There, a couple of them are Whitman's though.
Right on.
I don't know if that matters with these though, but it's Ripley's Believe It or Not.
No, those are good. I have some Ripley's Believe It or Not books. They have a Ripley's Believe It or Not Ghost Stories.
And I got this one. Those are Whitman. This is not, but I bought this one. I must not paid attention to it because it's like somebody's chewing on it. They got hungry and chewed on it, but it's all right. I'm just going to read them.
Attack of the Birds.
Oh, look at this too. Pages.
Is that the page fall out?
Yep.
Yeah. They have the Whitmans and the Gold Keys. They don't have great interior paper. Their covers are pretty stout, but their interior papers, when they start to get dry, they get really, really brittle and they tear really easy.
We'll be giving this one away. I'm just kidding. But I got that's the kind of like the stuff I kind of collect. Those like if I don't really like actively go on my way to like I'm going to complete the run, although I want to. Like it's like Power Man,
Yeah.
You know, and then we'll see Power Man after issue 50 or after issue 49 turns into Power Man and Iron Fist, and it went for like 125 issues. And then, like, if I see any like Uncanny X-Men, you know, I usually try to grab it, or like just some X-Men like this, like that's kind of cool because it was like the cartoon back in the day, and then I got it for $5 because, and then like, or like if it's something Daredevil like this, or like Howard Chaykin cover like this, I'll get it. But like I don't go out of my way to collect, like, except the only run I'm really serious about is Captain America and G.I. Joe and the X-Men. But
man, I put up last night on the sale. I put up a G.I. Joe yearbook 1 and 2. Was it yearbook or was it Euro Tales? It might have been
yearbook.
1 and 2.
Oh, Euro Tales.
Yeah, nobody bought it. It was only $2 for both books.
Well, if you still got it, just put it aside. I'll get it.
Let's see. What do I got sitting here? I got a bunch of Gen 13 stuff. I collect J. Scott Campbell covers. That's one of my weaknesses. What's that? Why is it backwards? Why are these backwards? Fish Kill? No, I don't see that. I got this. This is an old Dell 12-cent Dracula. The Flying Dracula. It's pretty funny. He's like an old.
Hold on.
Like, he looks like a wrestler.
I'll bring it back up there.
Yeah, he has the outfit like a luchador or something, but
I know he looks like
he's releasing him from the little bottle.
They should call it El Dracula.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. You was talking about the movies. Here's a Raiders of the Lost Ark 1.
Yeah. I need to get that one.
I don't have a lot of stuff sitting out. But this right here is a good book that I've been trying to put this run together. This is Thrasher Comics. This is the last issue of Thrasher Comics, number 8. And I got this at the con this past weekend in Macon. But it has really, really good. It's cool. Thrasher Magazine is a skateboard magazine. They did this for a little while, but it's got this full wraparound.
Oh, that's cool.
Cover where it's like the skaters are gonna evade the alien ship by doing fast plants, and
I think I need yearbook number 1 and number 3. I'm not sure.
I think I just had 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure that they were yearbooks. You know what? I got all that stuff sitting right here. Is this the right one? Nope, that's the expensive stuff. That wasn't in there. I haven't moved anything from last night yet. That's not it. Where'd they go? Come here, you stupid comic books. Why are you trying to hide from me? Oh, they were the first ones. Yeah, it was these two. Yearbook 1 and 2. They're both newsstands.
I need. I got 2. I don't have 1.
You need a 1?
I need 1. Yeah.
Okay, I'll set it aside for you. You can have it. If anybody wants a number 2, you got to pay double now to make up for it.
Yeah, $20. Oh, that's triple. Never mind.
I'm just joking. I would never do that.
If anybody ever gets any of those books, like I got Tat looking for them. It's Chip Zdarsky and Matt Fraction, and it's called Sex Criminals.
Oh yeah, okay.
If you see any, I'm gonna read this one. They have sex, and when they have sex as couples, stop time. So they go to banks and go to the bathroom, have sex, stop time, and rob the bank.
Are they naked when they rob the bank?
I think so. Yep.
Do they have to continuously have sex while robbing the bank? Like, is he like holding her and he's like,
oh no, that would be cool though. They don't do that though. But like,
she's holding the bag and he's like grabbing stuff.
Only Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky would think of something that crazy.
I bet he has to take Viagra. That way, at last they got more time to rob the bank.
Well, also they find out there are these police people that could do this because they go around stealing stuff.
And what happens if like only one of them is involved in the having sex? Does it cut time in half? Like if it's just somebody having happy time?
I don't know because they used to do it. Like it tells a story like they didn't know anybody else could do this, right? Because they'd have sex with somebody, then they'd be like by themselves, be like, "Whoa, what happened?" You know, it stopped time. But then they did it together, and they're like, "Wait a minute, somebody else can do this." So it's a crazy story.
Funny.
I like
Yeah, I've
quirky.
seen those. I've bought them before. The polybagged ones where they're
Yeah.
like the naughty covers.
Yeah.
I
They're
have a
making it a
very
TV show.
small
Yeah.
niche of people that buy from me that really like porn comics. So I buy those anytime I find them because I know like this guy and this guy and this guy will fight over them. And so they're not watching right now. But if they were, I'd tell them you guys better be ready with your make sure you're on live chat and not top chat.
Oh yeah, you got to tell people. I've seen that before. Like, are you sure you're not in top chat and refresh your browser?
Grips, yeah, man. I had some grips that I just put up for sale. I find them. I like the independent stuff. Like I'm a big independent comic guy. I don't collect a lot of it, but I do like. I really like self-published stuff from like the 70s and the early 80s. But yeah, Grips is a book that I run into a lot. I had one in my $2 stuff that I sell. It's probably not something I can just go right to and find, but I had some just last night. I showed a Grips number something or other. All this stuff is still just sitting here from last night because I'm really lazy and I hadn't.
That's the worst part of doing a claim sale is have to get all the damn books out and then put the unsold ones back. Oh, I hate that.
I put everything in order. Like I'm pretty good about keeping everything unclaimed in order. That doesn't mean I can remember like the order in my head, but like if somebody was to be like, "Hey, you put this up in the first round," like I know to go to the beginning of the box.
Yeah.
But I've been I divide it all up really good when people claim stuff, so I don't get mixed up. And I wonder where it went. It's in here somewhere, I promise you.
I regret though. I was at Half Price Books like a month ago and ran across a bunch of them. I should have just got the Sex Criminals ones, but I said, "Well, I'll go back," and I went back. A month later, they're gone. So
really,
I should have got them. Now,
yeah, some things, man, you just gotta jump on it when you see it, especially when it's rare stuff like that, like stuff that they didn't publish a lot or whatever.
Yeah. Well, they're doing a TV show. I think it's a TV show on is it Netflix or one of these channels is doing that. Sex Criminals is a TV show. So
okay.
So I'm just trying to grab them up before the show comes out. And
yeah, before it spikes off or whatever. That's weird. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm going crazy. Is that it? Nope, that's Lost in Space again. I put up a McFarlane ASM book for $2 and nobody claimed it.
Really? What number is it?
They were number.
I'm just looking right now. I'm looking at my CLZ.
Where'd they go? There they are. I got it. Number 307.
Oh.
And number 308. They're not in high grade. These are reader copies, though. That's probably why, because they're not like super nice.
Let me see if I have 307.
They're just reader copies.
I'll take the put 307, and I'll take it because I don't care if it's a reader copy.
See, this is how you become a good seller. Like I just sold 2 comics to you.
Yeah. Well, like,
well,
that's the thing is like, look, I don't know how people are like grade whores, I call them, but like I don't care. To me, like if I got like a low grade copy, I'm cool. I can read it. I'm cool. Like I mean, now there are some I like. If I'm getting a new comic, I don't want it all fucked up or nothing. But
no, I totally get you, and that's kind of the same way that I am. Especially if it's for my personal collection, like if I do runs, I like to fill runs up, and so like I'll get whatever I find, and then I'll upgrade them. So I just went through a bunch of stuff that when I decided I was going to start selling PC stuff. And like my run of Invaders, I went through it and priced and graded my whole run of Invaders, and I found 2 of them. One of them's missing like 2 of the interior wraps, so I got to replace that. And another one's missing a coupon at the bottom where you cut it out to like order a shirts or something. So I got to replace both of those. And then last night, Wolf Blitz put up an Invaders 49 or something. And I look in my box, and the one I have had rusty staples. So I'm like, $2? Yeah, give me that. That's better than the one I have.
what I like about the Invaders run is there's only like 40 some issues.
Yeah, it's 41
So
issues. It's really short.
easy to get. Like, and like, well, one thing about like, okay, that's, one of the reasons is because of my channel's called Heroes for Hire. That's why I collect. But I've always liked like the street level heroes, like Luke Cage and Iron Fist. So like, I look back now, like the one thing about the Iron Fist, Power Man Iron Fist run, outside of some of the Power Man issues, you can get most of the Power Man Iron Fist part of it like real cheap.
Yeah.
Like $2 or $3, maybe $1. And
yeah, I was selling all those ones like what I gave you. Like I was selling all those for $1. And in my sales, like I'm really like I only get 75 cents for dollar books for the most part, because I do this deal where you buy 3 single books, you get a free $1 book. So if you buy $4 books, then it's $3 for 4 books. So like most of the time, my dollar books are only 75 cents. Well, if you play your cards right and you claim correctly, you could claim however many and always get your dollar books for free.
You know,
for 75 cents.
West Coast Avengers. You know him or seen him?
Yeah, West Coast Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Yeah. Well, he does too is a cool thing. Like he'll have like a $5 round, but like if you get like 4 books, you get the 5th one free, right? Out of that round, but he doesn't really sell like dollar books, but like he'll sell a book that's like fair market value is about $5, right?
Yeah.
You buy 4 of them though, you get one of them for free.
Yeah, you get one for free.
Yeah,
that makes sense. It helps. I mean, it encourages people to claim more.
Yeah,
and then the more you claim as a seller, the more someone claims. I mean, yeah, it's more money, but it's me moving things away from me, so I have more space for more stuff to come in.
Yeah, well, see,
like that's one of the struggles is space. I have a big garage, so this is just a little room in my garage, but I have a big garage, and like 1/4 of my garage is a comic book shop. Like if you go to a comic shop, I have dollar bins, I have price stuff. I don't have wall stuff because I just got like weed eaters on the wall, but you know I got all this comics set up like that, and if I can move out. Especially stuff that didn't sell, like I discount it and I get it out fast. I do like I'll do 50-cent sales where everything's buy one get one free, and then after that, once a year, I do like this 4 for $1 sale where I sit here and I'll show 12 books, and it's like they're $1/4 each. You just claim them. And then just like I go through them, you claim them. I start the timer over and I do it. You got 30 seconds. Claim as many as you want.
Hell yeah.
Move them out.
There was somebody did a claim sale last year. I think they just want to get rid of it. Said, I'll just y'all claim what you want, just pay shipping. He's like, he didn't even want to pay for it. He just try to get rid of them.
Oh yeah.
I don't blame you though, I guess, but
if you've already made your money on it, especially like me, like if I buy a long box, say I buy a long box and it's $100. That's 300 comics. I'm paying 33 cents a comic. So if I sell 100 of those 300 comics for $1 each, the other 200, now I have nothing in. So, I mean, you want to make money on it. So, you know, you would hope that some of them would be worth more than $1, but once you get your money back out of them, you could give them all away and you won't lose anything. So yeah, that's not a bad way to do it once you need the space.
There's something I don't understand about Key Collector app though. If you look up any book, if it's not worth more than like a certain amount, it's like their standard price to say it's worth $3.
Yeah, 1, 2, or 3.
I'm like, why? Why? How do you know it's? Why would I pay?
That's the way that the way his app's programming is set up. To be able to put a price on it, it has to have the spaces, you know.
Oh, okay.
So like if it doesn't automatically populate like Cover Price does, like he manually has to go in there and change the numbers. So if it says 1, 2, and 3, it just means he's never gone in there and put prices in it for it.
Now I use CLZ, but I don't have it linked to Cover Price because I don't necessarily trust them.
I don't either. I had just this week. I had somebody ask me about some books, and it was something I think I was asking like $20 for or something maybe. And he asked if I had any wiggle room on it because Cover Price only had it as $5. Mm-hmm. And so like I literally I look up all my stuff. I go through and grade it, and then I look it up and I put it under eBay solds, not asking prices.
Exactly, that's the key right there.
But I told him, like, I went on eBay, I took screenshots where this book had been selling for like $30 to $40 consistently for the last month. And I sent him the screenshots and I was like, I don't know how Cover Price gets their pricing. I don't know how they update it and all this. I'm like, this is how I price stuff. So if 5 people were willing to pay $40 for this, I should be able to get 20 for it. I don't have to pay seller fees on eBay. You don't got to pay taxes, you know, and my shipping's cheaper than eBay, and I ship better than most eBay people do.
When I sold and I looked at Key Collector, I would always cut it $5 off of whatever he said it was worth.
Oh, don't use their prices at all for anything. Never. It's a good ballpark. Key Collect. I love Key Collector. I've been using that app since he developed it, like in the very beginning when it was free and you didn't have to pay for everything. But it's a really, really good resource for information about comics, for like being able to look at a cover.
It's good.
You can scan a cover and you can find it if it's in there, and for pricing, but not for looking at his prices, because he has a link to eBay. So you go and you look up this book, you click that link to eBay, and then you hit solds, and then you got the price of it right there. Yeah, I love it. I've been using Key Collector. I'm actually, if you look on there, I am one of the top 10 contributors for Key Collector.
Oh, cool. What I like about it is, like, it's not just the price I'm worried about. But like, is this book got like a key appearance in it, or I don't know about? Because there's like a lot of them I don't keep track of, and it'll help you like if you're out like looking and you go, that looks familiar, but I'm not sure about that. So I'll scan it real quick.
Yep.
And I'll look it up and go, oh, okay, that's the first appearance of so because like I know people that have like a encyclopedic knowledge about some of these.
Yeah.
Like, they go, oh, that's the first appearance of whatchamacallit from whatchamacallit land. You know what I mean? And,
that's one of those things that I from selling comics for so long, I've had to learn information about stuff that I have no interest in. What's it say? I'm not looking for prices.
He's not looking at the price. He's just keeping track of what he has.
See, and that's another cool thing. Key Collector does. Don't go by their value when you put your your collection in, but you can do that with them too. You can log all your comics in there.
Hip Comics, you'll put in your books and be like, your collection's worth $50,000.
Oh, dude, I was joking around one time with my wife about how much my comic collection was worth, and I was like, well, Key Collector says it's worth like $200,000 or something. So like, but no, I don't have a Vault of Mystery #5 that's near mint, but I have it put in there that it's near mint, just because just click enter and I don't care what the grade is when you submit it.
You gotta be careful saying those words, dude. He said Klata, Barada, Nikto.
Klaatu, Barata, necktie, nectar, nickel.
No. Yeah,
it's definitely an N word.
I only do that with the Fun. They have a Funko app.
Oh, I'm sure they do. Yeah.
I'm gonna sell all my. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4. I got about 7 or 8 in a box. Funkos. I'm thinking of just taking on my comic shop and be like, here, give me some trade for it.
There's an app, if I can find it on here real quick. There's a really good card app where you can scan your card and it'll give you all the information about it. I'm not a card person, so this might just be general knowledge that everybody already knows, but where is it at? Ludix.
Yeah, I got some Funkos I'll sell you.
It looks like that. And you can scan cards. Like my kids are all into Pokemon, and they do sports cards and they do gaming cards like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that.
I found some cool trading cards. I got these from Izzyverse. And he gave me a pack of them, and I ripped them right there because I was like, ooh. They're from the 80s or 90s, I guess. It's G.I. Joe trading cards.
Oh, nice.
They're from
Impel?
What's it come? Impel? Yeah, Impel. So you got Snow Serpent. Deep Six. But I got some good ones. Oh, this is a janky looking Cobra Commander though, dude. I don't remember him looking like this.
Oh, he must be leaning his head back so you can't see the top of it.
Janky looking at it. You got Duke, Voltaire.
Oh, that reminds me. I've come up with this new comic book idea that I'm going to do it. It's kind of like the same idea as the Energon universe, only I'm going to do spoofs of it. If you want to see the first one, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to do the first one of G.I. Joe.
Look at this one.
And I'll show you. I already got the.
Oh, you already got one. You're going to do it already?
I already got the whatever the title made up and everything.
Gene and Joe,
Gene and Joe, Gay American Heroes, and it's going to be about two dudes that are like they're boyfriends, and they fight. Okay. They fight for the rights and the freedom of American homosexuals. I'm going to do the Transformers, and that's going to be another one where it's going to be like transgender robots that in disguise and all that stuff. I think it's going to be great.
I got this one too. Oh, hold on. You remember this card? I got this from hold on. I got this from W Boggs 18. He said he hates Salacious Crumb. So, but look who drew it.
Mike Zeck did that.
Yeah, and then I got these from Chase, or no, I got these from Will too. Look, it's Frazetta cards.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are Frazetta cards.
And I won this at CGC. You know how you pull the
pin drop,
the pin thing. I got this.
Yeah. Ooh, you got a pristine 10. Look at that.
I thought I was going to get like a slab or something for a minute. I did get a slab, but it was only this one. So
you got a slab card. Yeah, one of my buddies got a slab card too.
I was hoping it was a graded comic, but it's all right.
But still, it's a Magic. You can probably sell
free.
it for $5.
It's free. Yeah, I looked up the ungraded. It's worth like $3. So I don't know why they graded it, but it's a Spidey. It's a Spidey one too. It's a Spidey Magic the Gathering.
I got a shirt from him. That was it. I got a signature 10 CGC 9.8 grade pin is what mine was.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I don't have it. It's on my backpack.
I like having the pin. It's better than the one I got the year before. I got a 1.5.
I didn't know you could do it last year.
Yeah.
I didn't know this year until everybody in the house was like, "Hey, did you do the pin drop?" I'm like, "I don't even know what you're talking about, dude." It's pretty good though.
Hey, Bruce. I can't see what that emoji says. I'm blind.
It looks like it's blowing kisses or it's party hats, one or the other.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, it's a party. Party over here.
Oh, I got
Party
this
in the
is the
USA.
G.I. Joe thing that I have. It's a G.I. Joe. What is that? The Essential Guide to G.I. Joe versus Cobra.
Oh, are you selling it?
Dude, I've put this up for $2 more than once and no one has bought it. So you can have it if you want it.
Oh, yeah, I want it. Anything G.I. Joe, dude.
It's really good, though.
I'm a G.I. Joe whore, okay? I even get the crappy G.I. Joe Devil's Due publishing book.
I have one tail fin for a Sky Striker. I think it's the right side. So if you need a tail fin for your Sky Striker, just one.
Actually, I need a bunch of parts for my Sky Striker. But now, speaking of G.I. Joe, I got something else to show you that I got from.
I got some old G.I. Joes from the 60s.
Oh, well, I don't collect those, but they're cool though. They're expensive. Some of them. I got these from a guy on Instagram, SD Rum Comics.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah. So they are sketches that Larry Hama did for like, I guess like a ratio variance, you know, when he was at IDW. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's like a prelim sketch. See, he signed it down
they're
there.
like prelims.
I'm gonna have
those
sign
aren't
of
sketch covers where he sketched on it. Those are printed, right?
No. Yeah. They're not. It'd be worth a lot more if he did that. But yeah. But they're still like a ratio variance.
No, those are awesome. Yeah.
I'm going to get him to sign these at Heroes Con next year if he's there.
Oh, for sure.
Lord willing, he's still there. I don't know. That would break my heart if something happened. He's a national treasure. All right. I got to talk to him for like 20 minutes. What a cool dude.
I've only met Larry Hama once, and it was at Dragon Con in like 2018, I think 2019, somewhere around there. And I must have caught him in a bad mood. When I went in there, he was literally the only person that was in the whole signing place. Everybody else was not in there.
What?
And he was eating. So I don't know. I must have came at the wrong time. But like I asked him if he was okay to sign a couple books for me. And he said, yeah. And so like he put his fork down and he was like, what you got for me? And I showed him and I told him the whole story about how I got my G.I. Joe 1 and had him sign my Wolverine 50 with the claws ripped through the cover, you know? And he was really weird. Like it seemed like he was off-putting is what I would say. Like he asked me about the books. And then when I told him, he was totally disinterested in it, like completely could have cared less. And then he just signed him. He said, well, thank you. Then they didn't charge back then. It was free. So maybe that's what it was. I interrupted his lunch so he could sign my comics for free. My kids were with me, though. He probably didn't want to be too mean.
You know, what's the guy's name? He used to be on, I don't think he's on there anymore, but he used to work with Brian McClay on his show. The guy with the beard. Dennis, is his name Dennis? You know what I'm talking about? Dennis Barger. Well, he did a video the other day on YouTube talking about meeting John Byrne, and he said, I'll never buy any John Byrne books again.
Yeah.
And he said, why? Because he had a Marvel fanfare. You remember the one where it's got John Byrne coming out of the ground, and it's the homage to FF number 1? And it says, I waited there. He had one guy in front of the line. So he signed his book. And then I was the next guy, and I was holding my book to ask him to sign it. And he said, Byrne turned and looked at Howard Chaykin and started talking to him, and just totally ignored the guy that was standing there. Totally ignored him for like 5 minutes. He's talking to Chaykin, and he goes, well, time to go home. And he starts packing up right in front of the dude. And he goes, Mr. Byrne, could you sign it? He goes, nope, sorry. Show's over. And got up and walked away. And even Howard Chaykin was like, look, he said, the guy said Chaykin leave and looked at him like, geez, John, what are you doing?
Yeah, that sucks. Like stuff like that. Like these are your fans. Like even if you're tired of it, you know, put a sign up that says I'm leaving this at this time or something. But I kind of had a similar thing with Art Adams. That's why I won't go see Art Adams anymore. Is I stood there in line to get Art Adams to sign a book, and like his handler has the book and gets my money, and like I hand her the book out of the bag and she sets it down in front of him. And as soon as she does, somebody walks, they're not even in line. They walk around the line to the side of the table and they're like, hey, I just wanted to present you with this piece of art that my son and I worked on or whatever. And he's right-handed, right? So like he's facing me. This guy comes over here. He turns over here and he starts a conversation with him. And I'm just standing there. And he hasn't said a word to me. And I think it's his wife that is handler, maybe somebody else, but she taps him on the shoulder and points down to the comic. And he just looks over. He looks up at me. He takes his pen from here and he does this and he writes his name on it and he keeps right on talking. Like never even looked where he signed it or anything.
God dang.
And I was just like, I was like, I just paid $20 for this. Like, you couldn't even acknowledge me. Still, like, I'm not going to be giving you any more of my money. Luckily, he didn't sign it in like a terrible place.
He started like it wasn't.
Yeah.
They had,
and it wasn't. It was an Art Adams Man Thing variant, like the one of the. Oh shit! I can't remember which one. It's not a cheap book. Like it's like a $30 book. So I'm just like, you know, the fuck, dude.
I heard that it started at somebody like he signed it right over Thanos' face. But like I was like, I've heard these stories about Starlin, but like me and Aaron and Jeff went to see him, and I bought a print from him. He signed it. It's got Thanos holding a globe, you know, of the Earth, and he signed it right in the globe. I thought it was cool, but he seemed really cool because then he said, "Yes, I know you guys." He said, "You know us? What do you mean?" He goes, "Yeah, we're on the same floor at the Westin." He said, "I could hear you having trouble getting your wheelchair in the door." I'm like, "Well, I hope we didn't wake you up." He goes, "Nah, I wasn't asleep. I just remember." So he was like our fucking neighbor, dude.
That's funny.
I thought it was like Jim Starlin's our neighbor.
Hey, let's hang out tonight. We'll get some beers.
Yeah, let's go get some beers. Well, Boggs was like, we're at the bar, the hotel bar, the Westin. We're in there eating and having some drinks, and Will, he's like real hyperactive, so he's running everywhere, seeing. Oh, I saw somebody. He comes back over and yells it like I'm like Scotty could hear him. He goes, "Hey, Scotty Young's over there doing shots at the bar," and I'm like, "Well, just tell everybody, bro." Tate says they're just intimidated by your handsomeness.
Well, thank you, Tate. I appreciate it. You're a handsome man yourself. You want to see some art? I got lots of art I can show you.
Some art.
Okay, let me grab some real quick.
I've always got to see some art. I'm trying to get back into doing art. My mom bought some alcohol markers, and I got some.
Let's show this.
Pin
I got all this stuff that I bought that I framed, and I still haven't been able to hang up yet. So it's kind of.
Well, I got me a new mechanical pencil too. So here, I'll show you my mechanical pencil. I got to get back into it though.
Show this. I can show this. You're gonna see a theme. Well, I'll show this. This is probably the best thing. Okay, what else do I got in here? What's that? What's that? What are these? Nope, don't you fall. I'll show that. You like Spawn, right? Okay, I'll stick with that. That's good.
Well, hey, if you want to get another Planet Def #1, Ron, definitely go to Ollie's and get a comic pack. I heard they're doing away with comics and books at Holly's, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I hope not.
I thought it was a regional thing where like each store does whatever they want to do. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to show these, and I got to do it some sort of order by artists. It would probably be the smartest thing to do. I have a lot of different artists, though. These first three. This is all by a dude. His name's George Deep. He's done some art. He did like this Vampy digital cover for a couple of the Vampy digital comics. He's an awesome guy. If you ever go to Heroes Con, you need to go and say hi to George Deep. He charges reasonable prices for his art, and it's fantastic. So he did. That's Tarman from Return of the Living Dead. These are all original. They're not prints. There's this was like a prelim pencils that he did for a Spawn cover that he was, I don't know if he was commissioned to do a Spawn cover. It never got published, or it hasn't gotten published yet, so it may get published eventually. But that's like the pencils for this Spawn cover that he was supposed to be doing eventually.
I have a page of a Century #4 by John Romita Jr.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet that wasn't cheap.
Like I won it from West Coast Avengers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, pages are not cheap.
I think I'll take it next year and have them sell it. Try to sell it. Like, I think it's the actual page because it's on the wall. Or I'll send you a picture later.
Yeah.
Because it's got like, okay, you know how it's got like the margins at the top, and it'll write down what page number, what
it's like an 11 by 17 with blue lines and
and it's got the black paper. The ink on the back's bled through.
Okay.
He's colored in like so. I'm pretty sure. I think I'll get it.
Oh yeah, that sounds right. I have a page that I was going to show. This is a Web of Spider-Man 55 page that Saviak did. Is that upside down? No, it's not upside down. This was my first Spider-Man page that I got. Alex Saviak.
I was told by Mad Spidey that like original art's like a real rabbit hole. You can go to an expensive rabbit hole.
Well, when I got back into collecting after they killed Spider-Man, when I decided I was going to start collecting comics again, I decided I wanted to get more into just the art end of it. But it was so expensive that I was like, that's going to have to be, I couldn't just jump right in and start buying, $10,000 pages of comics I like. So I started really small and get some sketch covers done by people. And little by little, I started getting better and better stuff, and that's probably the most expensive page that I own. I got another page from X-Men that's up on my wall. Got a couple. This is a cover Kieran Dwyer did for Remains, the comic Remains. There's a movie that they did about Remains too. If you ever, it's like a sci-fi movie, but this is the cover art.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
That's the cover of the trade paperback. This nice. Is people laugh when I tell them this. All of my frames I buy at Goodwill. It's got a Goodwill sticker on the back of it still. I spend hundreds of dollars on art and then put it in $5 Goodwill frames.
Have you seen the one I got from Roscoe?
I'll
show you if I can find it. Oh, here it is. He did this. Like he likes to do mashups. You know, like this is a mashup, a cross between The Thing and Scooby Doo from John Carpenter's movie. Look.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I got this one from Izzy.
Yeah, that's good.
I try to collect.
I like it. When he takes his time and he does it, like he does really good stuff. I wish he would take his time more on some of the stuff I see, but it's really good. Like he's really talented.
I'd like to get like one day I'll get something for you. Like I get people like people that draw or something, you know. Like
I don't draw there. I used to draw a lot more. I used to do tattoos for a living, not really for a living. Like as a side job, I did tattoos, but
like all the people in the community. Like I know I have a friend, Hounds of Gore. He does sketch covers. So I'm thinking about trying to get something for everybody in the community. Like I'm gonna try to get Rad to do something one day. I'm trying to commission Rad to do something.
Oh yeah, I have a Norton Rad. Where'd it go? It was over here. I might have moved it over there, but I have a Man. I collect Man Thing pretty much. Man Thing is the best.
Thing, yeah.
But yeah, Norton Rad did a Man Thing for me. This is George Deep as well. I got this done this year. This is fully painted Man Thing, 11 by 17, full color, full paint. I had him commission that before the con.
Oh, that's cool.
It turned out really good. Like the details that are in there are just spot on. Really nice.
Tat just sent me some art he did. If you want to look at it, let's see.
Yeah, for sure.
I like doing this kind of thing too. Like where it's like, well, see, that's like when I was talking about the comic classifieds. I want it to be like I think our group chat's been successful, but I want to do like where people send me in books, like pictures of it, and like on the show, we'll be like, hey, they're looking to get rid of this book.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's dope. That's done on cardboard.
Looks like it's cardboard.
Is it on cardboard, or is that just the lines from the
I think it's cardboard. And then he has another one he did. This looks like it was a box top.
Oh yeah, that's a comic box. I bet that other one was a comic box, wasn't it? Yeah, that's nice.
And then we got one of my favorite characters, Darth Maul. Look at that. That looks like a canvas though, or that. No, it could be a cardboard. He's going to do one for me, like a shout out board. He's doing. He calls it.
I can send you some pictures of ones that I did, but it'll take me a second. This is Ron Wilson. You know Ron Wilson. He did the Bronze Age stuff. Like this is a full Man Thing 11 by 17. Sick, full pencils and inks Ron Wilson did. And that's amazing. Like all the detail that he has in there, it's very well done. Every year at Heroes, he doesn't draw at Heroes, but he brings a lot of stuff pre-done. This is one of the pre-dones he had. Yeah, I went up to him when I first met him, and I was like, "Hey, you did a lot of Man Thing work. Would you mind drawing me a Man Thing on a sketch cover?"
I regret this year.
No, I don't do that at the cons. He's like, "I got some art over here. I think there's a Man Thing piece in there." And I saw it. I'm just like, "Damn, dude! Like you knew I was coming, didn't you? Like you made that for me."
Like I regret. One of my regrets was I was happy I got a remark from Daddy Warren Johnson.
From Ron Wilson.
No, Daddy Warren Johnson. I'm just talking about getting art from people. But like I should have got I regret not getting like a commission done from somebody. Like
Danny Warren Johnson, you can commission before the cons, and he'll take your commissions and have them done and bring them to you.
I can't afford him. He's like $800.
Well, you save up for it. You know.
Yeah, I'd have to.
You make it a mission. If you have a credit card, you put it on your credit card. If you have PayPal, PayPal credit is 0 interest for 6 months, anything over $100. So
Really?
you put it on your PayPal credit. You get a physical card. You put it on your PayPal credit card, and then you pay it off over 6 months, and then you just pay that amount. That's how I do all this expensive stuff. This is the last one, though. This is Don Simpson. He did Megaton Man.
That's cool.
This is the man thing he made for me. It's a good one. That's nice. I like it. Megaton Man's real big and burly, and he did a really good man thing. He drew my man thing really well. My man thing was in good hands with Don Simpson.
The man thing.
That's right.
We're showing off
Half
man
the
things
fun
here
about
today.
collecting
Yeah.
man thing is making man thing jokes.
Well, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. It's been like an hour, and we're almost at our 2 hours, dude. It's a pretty good show.
Yeah, I talk a lot. I'm a jabberjaw.
That's okay. That's what. Hey. That's
Oh,
what you
here,
want.
this is a drawing I did. I put it on the back of my phone.
That's what
It's
you
a
want
Spider-Man.
for an interview show. That's what you want, though, right? You know, so I'll talk. I've had like some guests. I don't name anybody, but like, how'd you get into comics? I started reading when I was a kid, and that's all they say. I'm like, well, no, you got to expand on it. Hey, Rich, what's up, Rich? Comic Cap Collectibles, CBC award winner for best pressing.
Hey, I was nominated this year. If you noticed in the nominations, I was nominated for best hair, best beard, and best hands. And everybody else, it said for Rob, it said best mustache, and then for what was it? Hair. What was his name? The dude with the long hair.
E-Man.
E-Man. It said hair, and the other person, it said whatever for them, and me, it just said my name. And I was like, they didn't know what to say it for, because I bring the whole package.
The total package. Barbarian Kung Fu. All right, we got some more art from Tat, and we'll go. We got Captain America.
That's cool. Mike Zeck's freaking Captain America. That's good.
He did that one for Aaron.
He's sending these on your Instagram. Is that what he's doing?
Yeah. And then I just add them backstage.
Let's see if I have one on my phone that I can share. If anybody really wants to see it. I've done a few sketch covers. I stopped doing them really because nobody ever liked them. At least nobody really saw the value in buying them. I put one up in an auction for the Heroes for Heroes, and it sold for $10. It's like it took me 4 days to draw that, but it only sold for $10.
Well, that sucks.
It's kind of, it's discouraging as somebody that thought that they were doing a good job to have nobody see any value in what you do. I'll see if I can find that one. That would be good, right? Maybe nobody likes Rick and Morty, and that's why they didn't want it.
I love Rick and Morty.
Where did that Rick and Morty go? There's a penis.
Let me show you the cover that's coming out next week by David Nakayama. Bagman.
Oh, wow. I love the Badtastic Bagman. Bombastic.
I wanted to get that action figure.
Come on. Where's it at? There's the Norin Rad man thing picture. I want to be able to see all this stuff, and I can't see it.
That's all right.
Gummit, dang it all to heck anyway. See a lot of stuff that's not my drawings. There's Feral. I did. There's the Spider-Man one. I'll send you that one so they can see the whole thing in all of its glory. There it is. Send you those two. Those are two sketch covers that I did just because I was bored and I felt like doing some sketch covers. But
those are good.
I did a wraparound Walking Dead one that had Lucille on it with a bunch of blood dripping off of it.
That Rick and Morty only sold for $10?
$10, yeah. And it sold. What's his name? Bronze Age Nerd got it, and he was the one putting the auction on. So nobody in the thing wanted it, and he was like, "Well, I'll buy it for $10." And I was thinking, don't buy it. I'll keep it for $10. That's the one I made on my phone. I did that one. You see where I missed the white in his hand?
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah,
sand
yeah.
right there. I fixed it later. That was a picture I took before it was completely done, though.
That's all right. And look at this one. I would have paid at least 30 for that.
It's an AF-15 homage, Rick and Morty.
That's so awesome, dude.
He's using the zapper gun to jump through the portal. I'll buy that for $1.
Oh, well, here's one that Tat did of Pickle Rick. I saw somebody doing like a remix thing the other day. They had like a sampler. I watched these videos. I think it's a Japanese guy or girl, and like he called me Pickle Rick. He's like remixed it, Pickle Rip Pickle Rick. I'm Pickle Rick. That's another one Tat did.
Are these your boxes, Tat? Are these all the boxes that you have at your house, or are you doing these for other people, or what? Those are cool. I like that. I like the idea of drawing on the white boxes. I mean, they're just like, otherwise they're just boring, and then they get stained up when your dog pees on them.
Oh yeah, I have some that are
Well,
like
not your
old
dog.
boxes.
When,
Yeah.
I bought so many collections that have just like obviously piss stained boxes in them, and it's so gross.
I have some that have like kind of like stains on it. I shudder to think what the stain is.
Yeah.
I don't ask many questions. He said the Pickle Rick.
Oh, right on. That's
Cool.
pretty cool, man. I'll have to send you some lids, and you can do me a man thing.
Okay,
It would have to be a giant size man thing, though, because I don't play with the little ones.
Hey, before we get out of here, let's tell everybody what you got going on every week.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so today's Tuesday. So tomorrow on Instagram, I do an Instagram sale where I post stuff. It's not a live stream. It's just posts on my selling page, which is Barbarian _ Kung Fu _ sell stuff. And I usually, like I said, I usually have like 400 or so comics on there, sometimes more. This week is all single books. And if you buy 3 singles, you get a free $1 book. So like if you buy $4 books, one of them's free. Or if you buy 4 $20 books, one of them's free. I lied. It's not single books this week, though. I have $1 and $2 books and runs, because I like to buy runs. I like to put up runs for readers. So if you like to read comics, this is a good week to buy, because I'll have lots of things where you can actually like read it. You know what I'm saying? And then every Monday I do the live YouTube sale, the Barbarian Bin Bash, where every comic book is a set price. There's no auctions. There's no winner's choice where you have to like try and outbid somebody and you're like, damn it, I didn't want to pay that much. Everything's a set price. And we put up lots of stuff. Most of it is very cheap, like $3 and under, but we do anything you can think of. Like we've had shows where, we do a whole round of $100 books. Or I'll have people like Ed Crazy come on, who everything he puts up is valuable, but it's all great deals still. He'll put up $100 book for $75, and it's a lot of money, but it's a really good value for what you get. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's all I really do. I go in other people's lives. I do a live stream every once in a while where I play Fallout 4, because I like to play Fallout 4 a lot.
Cool. Well, I really appreciate you being on. I want to tell everybody what I got.
Tate never buys anything from me ever.
Well, I'll tell everybody what's coming on. What I got coming up tomorrow is Wednesday, so I have a new retrospective video dropping. We're going to talk about TMNT #1 from Mirage Comics.
Nice.
And I pretty much, in my opinion, something that started out as a joke between two guys became probably the most important indie comic of all time, really, if you think about it. Well, one of the most. You know what I mean. And then we're doing another movie review tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'm reviewing the Patrick Swayze film Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. Are you going to discuss it all, the remake of it, or just that one movie?
Oh, hell no. The remake in my mind does not exist. And I'm going to keep it that way. And then I'll be Friday. I have another video coming out at 4 p.m. A pre-recorded video. Buffy's back at a new series from Dynamite Comics, so we'll preview that. There's some pretty cool covers coming out for it. David Nakayama doing cover A, and then later on that night I will be on One Collection Downs channel because we're continuing Action Fest, and he's reviewing a '90s banger, y'all. I'll be there to review
On
it
air.
on
Oh
air.
my God.
Put the bunny down. I always like that part. And so it's a pretty good movie. John Malkovich. And then I got the Comic Lounge is Thursdays. You know, we do the comic classifieds for the time being at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I got a show Sunday, of course, at 6 p.m. I got a lot of shows. Barb.
I was just gonna say, you're a really busy guy. You do a lot. I'm lazy as hell. Like, I used to do pre-recorded videos, and I would edit them, and I would put all that effort into it. And God,
yeah, I still do
it's
that.
just like, I don't know why I ever did that. It's so much work.
Also, I have an 800 subscriber giveaway coming up. I'm 22 away from 800. So,
oh dang, that's cool.
We got a big giveaway coming up. So everybody.
How long have you had your channel that it's taken you to get to 800? Now I'm interviewing you.
2 years, and I had 2.5 years.
That's good.
I'm grinding. I don't really pay to push videos or nothing like that. I just do stuff. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, you're doing great. I watch all your stuff when I can, as much as I can. I like that you do stuff live. I'm the kind of viewer that will watch live streams all night long, but pre-recorded videos, I hardly ever watch them because they just never pop up on my thing. You know what I'm saying?
I try to do just a little bit of both. I try a lot of live. So
there's some people that do really good pre-recorded live or not live content, and I never get to see it because it never pops up. But like the live stuff, I'm always watching. I watch as much of it as I can. That's good stuff. I've been having a YouTube where I made videos, I think since like 2018 and 2019, somewhere in there. And I've not made it to 800 yet. And I don't try it all either. But when I first was doing the sales back during COVID, I got up to like 850. And then when I stopped doing it, I went down to like 400 and something. Half the people like unsubscribed to me. So it all went away. It's pretty funny though. But yeah, if you're not subscribed to Matt's channel, you're being lazy and you're doing YouTube wrong. So go and subscribe. That's one button click and it feels so good. Like some people compare it to the feeling you get after sex, not the orgasm, but the feeling after, the relaxed feeling. It's just like, you're just like, yeah, I should have did that a long time ago.
What they call the post
coitus.
Yeah. Reflection, clarity. Yeah.
You think about all the decisions in your life you've made, and why did I not make that decision earlier?
Yeah, he won a giveaway for me from 700. I just was able to afford to ship it because it happened during Heroes Con. I'm like, can I hold off on shipping this for a minute? He's like, I don't care.
Yeah, right on. Push the red candy like button.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Pops. Yeah, nice. We're still talking. We're getting ready to wipe it up, Pops. We hit the 2-hour mark. So, everybody, I'd like to thank my guest, Barbarian Kung Fu, for being here. And I'd like to thank y'all for being in the chat. And, Pops, I'm glad you're here, bud. Enough said. There you go. I love it. I got a sticker on my short box over here. It says, enough said. It's your sticker you sent me.
Yeah, I'm almost out of those. I need to make some more.
All right, man. All right, guys. We're signing off.
Thanks, everybody. Have fun. I hope I didn't bore you too much.
No, we had fun.
Son of Jarrell! Kneel before Zod! Snitchy boochies!